everybody, Bunny Berry here, and I'm back in my red room. Did you guys miss my puppets? I'm sure you did. Anyway, today I wanted to talk for just a second about one of the things that I'm doing different during this Go Fresh initiative. And I'm on my iPhone, and I'm not exactly sure where. I think the camera's over here. I'll talk over here. So anyway, one of the things that I'm doing differently during this challenge is I am not going to, I'm not 100% raw. Jumping back into this, I feel like I'm transitioning all over again. I'm not sure that I will ever transition into a 100% raw food diet. I don't think that it is the right diet for me completely. So what I'm doing during this challenge and what I think a lot of us are doing is really trying to just make this a Go Fresh challenge, making fresh new choices, making the best choices for ourselves possible. So, that being said, I am not part of the Green Smoothie Club. I have found over the years that green smoothies, especially fruity green smoothies. Now, savory green smoothies, I truly enjoy, and sometimes I do like to have a big salad in a glass. But for the most part, fruity green smoothies are not my friend. I have insulin resistance, and they tend to make my blood sugar a little bit wacky. So the leafy greens are fabulous. For me, combined with fruit, they make me bloated. They make me not feel so great. And also, any kind of sweets lead to addictive food addiction trigger behavior for me. So I'm trying to keep my sweets on the down low. So I wanted to talk to you about something that I have been doing, and I got the idea from a vegan cookbook called, actually I have it right here, called Appetite for Reduction. And this is a book of low-fat vegan recipes. I'm not doing low-fat during this initiative, but I do like a lot of the recipes because there's lots of stews and beans and greens and things that I truly enjoy. One of the problems I had with being on a 100% raw food diet is that I don't like some of the vegetables that are my favorite vegetables of all. I don't like them raw. I'm not a big fan of raw kale. I'm not a big fan of raw broccoli. I'm not a big fan of raw cauliflower. I'm not a big fan of raw cruciferous vegetables at all. So I have been making something that I call midnight stew. And the reason I call it midnight stew is because I go to bed usually around midnight. And I know I should go to bed earlier, but that's what my work demands. So, what do you know? Anyway, so in my midnight stew, I put a bunch of fresh veggies into the crock pot. I usually use some fire roasted tomatoes, sometimes out of a can, sometimes I'll actually fire roast some tomatoes, carrots, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, beet greens, all kinds of greens, any kind of greens, collards, any kind of greens that I prefer to eat cooked. I put them in there, along with cauliflower. Let's see what I've got in mind today. And you can get kind of a look at it here. Can you see it? This is called Midnight Stew. It's really yummy. It's like a big old vegetable soup. I put it in the crock pot at midnight, and then I turn it off in the morning, and I eat on it all day long, along with my big fresh salads and any other foods that I'm going to have during the day. I put some garbanzo beans in for protein and for fat because I definitely can't digest nuts and seeds, something that I also discovered during my raw food journey. Gives me gallbladder attacks. So, I replace nuts and seeds in my recipes now with garbanzo beans, lentils, lots of different kinds of legumes. A legume is your friend, darling. And avocados. I eat avocados still. Just no nuts and no seeds in my diet. And since I've cut out all nuts and seeds, my gallbladder's been absolutely happy as a clam. So, midnight stew is one of the ways that I am succeeding in my Go Fresh journey. I know that a lot of you are on the quest to be 100% raw, and if that's the path that you're on, yay, go for it. I'm so happy for you and totally supportive of you.